Hey, what's up everyone? Thank you for tuning back in to another recap. As you can see, things look a little different. Traveling for Thanksgiving, the holidays, out to see some family right now, so sorry if the audio quality isn't at best, but I still wanted to come here and give you guys the recap to show you what unfolded for last Friday and today. So we've had some craziness, and I'm going to kind of break down what I traded and how it went. So today was a green day. It was good. 1,000 bucks basically. What was it? 1163 was my total. I had a ton of trades today. I had 58 trades on LGVN. I traded ISPC a little bit in the beginning as well, but this is my performance here. Um, Nice out of the gates, and climbing the hill, getting up to about 1,200 bucks, and completely washing that out all the way down to about 43 bucks. And because there was opportunity still in the market, I was able to come back and recover from that, which was pretty drastic. So I'm glad I recovered from that. But this performance right here, I think, kind of shows what kind of craziness we have been seeing in the markets, at least the stocks that I'm trading here. So LGVN, this name is absolutely absurd and it trades so crazy. Today we had a massive move. Incredible run, and I didn't trade it that great, but I ended up green on the day, and I think I could have performed better, but nonetheless, it's green. Now Friday I had a complete disaster, and I want to show you what happened for me here. Let's see if we can go back to Friday real quick, and let me update you on that. There was actually another name I traded on Friday that was kind of similar to these crazy. They need another name. Not halting stocks necessarily, but crazy volatility, and I'll show you that in a second. But I forgot what the name was. Hopefully, you guys can maybe chime in and tell me it was one of the big runners on Friday. I can't recall, but let me show you my calendar real quick. So, last week was rough. I started off great, good first 3 days, and then that Thursday hit me. Had a horrible day. And Friday, man, I was down 1,000 at the end, and then I took this idiotic trade after hours and went down another 1,000. So 2,700 bucks on Friday on a red day there. So today, just trying to ease my way out of it and take better trades. Once again, I didn't trade perfect, but at least it was green and in the right direction. But anyways, let's get back to the name LGVN. So if you look at the yearly chart here, we have had, let's see, if you take out today, well, there was a huge move on Thursday. I know I traded this name on Thursday, and I think I struggled with it, and I had some good trades, but had some ones that were pretty bad. And then Friday, the name was in play again. I mean, it had another huge move up. So, and today it just went on this massive move. So either way, it was the stock that was in play for me, and no one's making me trade these names, but for me, this is what I like to trade, and I just need to get better at trading. What's up with my chart here? Let me see if I can fix this for you guys. I want to go into today's action earlier and show you what happened to me. So, as you can see, there was kind of a sell-off during pre-market. Anyways, market opens and it corrects and goes right up into a halt on the upside here. It does a nice correction and starts running to the upside. So it opens up and it just gaps up massively. And so I did a pretty good job at trading this all throughout this morning area. And right in this zone here, I was kind of anticipating that we were going to either break hard to the upside or the downside. Turned to be the upside, and there was just a few times I hopped in anticipating a little too early and closed out basically break even on probably 2 or 3 trades. And we finally got the break, and I wasn't in at that specific moment in time. And so I kind of went chasing it a bit, took a few trades on it, and made some decent moves on it, surprisingly enough. And of course, I was watching kind of this whole area where we had prior resistance for highs, right? We had what, 12, 20, and then 12. So knowing if we could get past that, we might have potential to break further. And sure enough, we did. But let me show you where the craziness happened for me. It was a little bit later in the afternoon. We started running heavy, and I got in some trades on here, which was good. And yeah, pretty much did a great job all the way up into the zone. And this is where it happened again. This is we consolidated, went sideways for quite a while, and once again, anticipating there might be a break. Okay, so I hopped in, or as soon as I saw this break this zone here, this flat top, it's called 1844. As soon as I saw it rip up, I went in. And with these types of stocks, because it's shown the history on the stock, is that it can be extremely whippy and volatile. And sure enough, I added in twice on this rip up, thinking we would, break past 20. We barely tap it, just right under it. What was it, like 1990? And we get a complete flash dump, just instant. And I told myself, you know what, I'm not gonna hold this. So I instantly took a market order on it and dumped it right in here, and took a huge hit. And that's where I took this huge um, dump in my profit. Look at this. I basically worked all the way up to about 1,200 bucks, and from that trade, I was setting up 900 bucks. Went from 900 bucks all the way down to 43 bucks in that one trade. So what my problem was there was that when I put good profits on the day, we get into a zone like this where we're trading higher and higher and higher, and I just went in probably too heavy on my share size, and I wasn't quick enough to take profits on this. And I was using my speed key, so I was trying to be as quick as possible, but this flashes so quickly to the downside that it seems like milliseconds, and so I would have been better off like having a limit order that I put in manually. Hopefully, having that trying to trigger as it flashed up, but I rarely, put in manual orders. It's usually all my speed keys, and I guess I just wasn't, quick enough to get that, and so. Anyways, that was the huge dump today, and it was just disappointing because this thing, it showed strength all day long, had a huge run up, and we did the dump there, and then look at this. Of course, we get a bounce, go sideways, and it rips. It just goes to rip down. And anyways, long story short, this thing went insane towards the end of the day. I was thinking 20 might be the high, and look at this. We get all the way up to, what was it, at the end of the market, 27 bucks. So I traded it all the way up to there, and I told myself, after hours, I'm walking away. I'm not dealing with this because it's too crazy. And I mean, it would have been nice to be in this after hours, but at the same time, there was still a lot of craziness. We pumped all the way to what, 38, and then went all the way back down to 30, and then this whole nother rip all the way up to $45. This is an insane stock here. So much volatility. There's a lot of momentum. There's a lot of volatility. And there is opportunity on it. You just have to be fast, and you have to understand that this thing can reverse very quickly, and you've got to be ready for it. You've got to be ready to get in and out of your positions very quickly. There were a few times where I figured, a better strategy on this stock, is to maybe come in and buy some of these flashes to the downside and accumulate size as it hits some of these lower areas, and then just basically trying to sell on the rips up, or try to hold throughout that. But I don't know, holding this all day would have been pretty risky for me at least. So because you just don't know where it's going to go. As quick as it goes up can be just as quick as it goes down. So you never know with these. But anyways, that was kind of the story for today. I'm gonna leave it there. I want to find out how you guys traded this week and last week. Like I said, last Friday was a disaster for me. What really happened was I was trading a stock just like this. I can't remember the name, um, but it was, to be honest, a little bit more whippier. There were a lot more flashes to the downside on the name. Damn, I really wish I could remember the name on it. Uh, Hopefully you guys can remember what was running on Friday and post below. But anyways, that's it for me today. This week, of course, we've got Thanksgiving on the 25th. Market will be closed, and then on Friday, I think the market's going to be open half day until like 1 p.m. I believe that's Eastern time. So just so you guys know on that. So this week, I'm just going to try to get some base hits in there. A $500 day is going to be a good day. Anything above that is kind of cherry on top. So that's how I'm going to look to kind of close out this week. Um, and then we've got 2 more days left out of the month after that. So I just want to wrap up this month with some solid base hits. They don't have to be anything huge. Be nice if they were, but I can't be swinging for the fences. I think that's what got me in trouble on Friday. I took off so much profit. I think it was on my high point. It was up $600 on the day on Friday, and so I completely washed that away and then did more damage than good. So, anyways, guys, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Sorry about the audio, but I'll be back in the office when we get back from the travel. So that's it for now. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.